And if you're wondering if that's disgusting, it is.
It looks like you should go to the hospital.
I just don't feel like my skin can breathe.
It is not forgiving if you do it incorrectly.
Your husbands are gonna divorce you. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Clevver Style.
Yes, today we are fresh-faced, beautiful, I must add.
no.
At least these two are.
Don't lie.
We're going to play beauty scientist for you guys today.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna test 24-hour makeup for 24 hours.
And if you're wondering if that's disgusting, it is.
Totally. And we're gonna be updating you throughout the process, filming it to see, like, do we need powder? Is it smudging? Is it falling off our face?
And if tomorrow we wake up with all the pimples, Bridget,
We're all getting
gonna hear the
facials.
end of it.
We're all getting facials.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't tell me that, but I just made it up, and I think we can make it
And
happen.
if you say it in a video, it has to happen.
That's true.
Well, we're gonna enable all of your bad habits today by
Yes,
trying
right.
all of this 24-hour makeup, and we're doing a full face, you guys. I don't know if we've talked about that. Literally, foundation, concealer, mascara, everything that we try swears it will last 24 hours. So we shall see.
We gotta film after this. We're going to lunch after this. Like, we have plenty of opportunity to see if this makeup is legit.
I'm watching a lot of Netflix after this, so
It's important.
we'll put it to the test.
All right, so first up, we got our foundation. This is 24-hour. It is Maybelline. It's called SuperStay Full Coverage, which means it's gonna be thick.
Wow, that was gross.
And it claims to not fade or shift the entire day long.
I'm gonna tell you a secret. I used to not wash my makeup off, especially after an award show when we have a professional makeup
yeah,
stylist
same.
on like a
Yeah, and
Sunday night, and then I have to come back in Monday morning. I would sleep in it.
Wait, you wouldn't wash your foundation off either?
No, girl, I slept like I was getting buried. Actually, I really like this. I feel like it is full coverage.
I feel like it goes on really nicely.
Yeah, I really like it. Like, feels like intense. Like,
I feel like it made me look really tan because I got the wrong shade.
Guys, I've been doing this for a long time because I thought you guys are doing. I've been done for like 5 minutes.
Really?
I'm
So
like,
what are you doing?
I don't know. I'm just doing what you guys are doing because I want to be a part of it. Okay, our next product is a Smashbox concealer. It's the Studio Skin Flawless 24-Hour Concealer. So this concealer claims that you can just use one swipe and it will cover it enough for 24 hours. I think someone already jumped the gun on
I
the
only
amount
used
of
one
swipes.
scoop.
Your whole face
just
is
one
covered.
swipe? Nobody
Okay.
told me that.
Because you were talking and I
sorry.
couldn't get it
I
in.
went like this. One swipe. So it looks fine. I thought it was gonna be a little light, but I don't think it is. I think it looks blended. It looks fine. It looks like it's settling into my creases a little bit.
So does mine.
Look at mine. I look like an elderly lady.
So we're gonna move on to eyes. We're gonna start with a eyeshadow primer. This is Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. It's supposed to hopefully help our eyeshadow last the full 24 hours.
I swear by this stuff. It's
Really?
intense. It's insane. It's pasty. It's not like what you would expect. And a little bit goes a long way with this stuff.
Okay.
So I wouldn't get too crazy.
It feels nice. It goes on very nicely.
Yeah, I usually would do this before I put like foundation or anything else on, but
It feels very like moisturizing.
I know
This is
it's
nice.
not. It's very drying.
Really?
Oh.
Does it make your eyeshadow crease?
I don't think so. If you wait for the full time to let it set, and I usually put it all the way up all over my eye.
Yeah. You are more impressed by this because you think it just really keeps the color like all day.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Okay.
your makeup will look as good in the afternoon as it does in the morning.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really legit. When you get it under your eye, you have to clean it up really quickly.
Yeah.
Because it will kind of like,
Oh no!
it's kind of like super glue.
It looks
or
like I
something.
put like a glue stick.
Yeah.
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 That's what I was just looking at. Because now my foundation just like moved right there.
I forgot that
too
tip, you
good.
guys. I forgot that one.
My eyelids already look like they're
Yeah.
creasing like crazy.
They look dry.
Yeah, they are dry.
Yeah. I think all this stuff is dry.
I just put cement on it. All right, so now that we are primed and glued, we are gonna do eyeshadows next. So we have the Maybelline Color Tattoo, and these are, again, 24 hours. Are these the cream ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are cream, and then the other one is L'Oreal Infallible colors, and these are powders.
Ooh, I love this one so much.
Oh, that's like really not going on.
Really?
It's like not going on. Like it's just moving around on my eye.
I'm doing exactly what I would do with my with my products, and it is like the eyeshadow is not blending.
It's not
with
blending
my
at all.
skin.
Look, it's not going on my eye. I have giant.
It looks so crusty.
It looks disgusting.
It looks like when milk is like old and moldy and it's like lumpy and got things floating around.
And
in
it's
it.
not like it refuses to go in the center of my eyelid. So the more I tap, it's just like one circle of skin. It's sitting on top of it. This won't even like, I don't even know if you guys can see this on camera. Like if you could just
Zoom
look
in.
at it. Look at it.
Ew. It looks like you should go to the hospital. Next up is the Better Than Sex Too Faced, obviously. Easy Glide Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. I'm excited to try this one because
Me
Better
too.
Than Sex is my favorite mascara of all time.
I don't usually use eyeliner at all. I tend to just like put brown eyeshadow as close to my eyelash as possible to make my blue eyes pop.
I will say, first thought is it says Easy Glide, but it kind of doesn't feel Easy Glide. Like, and I don't know if that's the primer or the product. I actually think it might be the primer, but it is kind of like hard to drag.
But then again, I also feel like I'm wearing 5 pounds of eyeshadow because it's just sitting there. So I don't know if it would be better on normal human eyes, you know? Wow, this is really nice. I really do like this eyeliner a lot. Even for being flimsy, I feel like it's still really easy to maneuver. I usually have to do my eyeliner a couple times because I don't feel like I'm that good at it, but I think this made it easier to do it. I'm not even kidding. Because you don't even have to try that hard, you know?
It's very Cleopatra of you.
I have a photo shoot later. There's no way I could go on camera like this.
Oh, there's no way.
No, there's no way. They'd be like, what do you
Listen,
do?
I have to test cauliflower products later. It's very important that I look credible.
I have to go home and like hang out with my dog later.
Yeah.
So
And
he
you
has
don't want
to
him.
recognize
You
me.
don't want him to cry.
All right, guys, let's move on to brows since all hope is lost for eyelids. This is the Benefit Ka-Brow. I do like that it has this little built-in brush. This is cute.
I can see this at the bottom of my makeup bag covered in filth.
This
do
is
you
the first and last time I will ever use this
Same.
brush.
Why? You're supposed to put it back in there. And
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I know. Yeah, I know you're supposed to. It is kind of like a dry pot, so I'm kind of really having to work this in there to get product on it. Don't you feel that way?
I mean, I almost feel like it's going on really nicely, and
Yeah.
I don't need to work it in to the pot.
yeah, I think it goes on nicely, but I feel like it's after I've really kind of like coated it.
Yeah.
I do think this color's like a smidge dark for
Wow,
me.
that dried real quick. I feel like now using a brush. Did you feel like it was hard to brush it out?
Whoops.
Mad that it
Yeah, that
feels-
does dry really fast.
does.
So
It's-
I guess don't outline your brows.
Or don't wait too long to brush them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Mascara. It has jojoba oil and coconut, and it doesn't smudge or flake.
Well, we'll be the determinators of that.
will.
I do love CoverGirl mascaras too. They have a couple of really, really good ones. I've never used this one before.
This is like taking too many strokes to get anything off on my lash.
I know what you're saying. Like, it is coming off very slowly, but I will say
It's thick.
it's going on and it's combing them as you do it.
It is
You notice
combing.
that? Yeah.
Makes them look long.
Yeah.
Mine's looking real long.
I
You guys,
really
this mascara is
love it.
freaking fantastic.
Oh my gosh, your eyelashes look insane.
In a good way?
But you look like a Disney character, like, I don't know, like Bambi or something.
Yeah, there's
None of the human Disney characters, just the animal.
So next up is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Long Wear.
infallible.
Longwear.
Oh, is that infallible, not infallible?
I think it's just infallible.
I went to college, I swear.
Sinead didn't, and she corrected you.
L'Oreal Paris Infallible Long Wear Shaping Stick. It's a foundation and it's a sunscreen, ironically enough, SPF 27.
So how do you do this?
Just the same way. Like,
Yeah, so
put it on the same way. Like, the
So-
same way you would.
What?
it's like a stick. You just go like this.
Okay,
I
so
think
you
this
do
one
put a
might be
lot.
a little too dark for me. If I had to go back in time, I probably
Oh,
would
you
do-
grabbed the one that Sinead was supposed to use.
I would never use that in a million years.
Guys, I'm feeling really sun-kissed. I feel like I just got back from Maui.
It's blending in really nicely.
I know, I'm working it.
I like this. This is nice.
Guys, I feel very talented.
I think it looks really good.
I might go back.
I'm not even
I
kidding.
might use your color.
It's not your shade.
Up next is blush. We are using Marc Jacobs, which is very fancy.
Oh, I feel like with blushes, the moment I put it on, they're gone.
These shades are really nice.
I really like this. This is like what happens when you buy expensive makeup. You can actually tell.
Ask me again in 2 hours.
Yeah.
If I still look this insane.
That's a good point.
Well,
We
I
can
mean,
test
It's
it.
good stuff.
I think you did it wrong though. That
But-
cheek looks good.
Who cares if I did it wrong? If it lasts,
Yeah, that's true.
we're gonna be able to see it on my face first.
We look like we haven't had a glass of water in like 7 years.
Now we're gonna do lipstick, which could be very exciting or very scary. This is Maybelline SuperStay 24. It comes with a balm, like a setting balm that you're supposed to put on after you put on the lipstick. It's supposed to lock in the moisture for 24 hours.
Literally, this is the lightest lipstick ever.
Oh, that looks dry. Ew.
I know,
It looks so dry.
my lips are so dry already also.
It's so sticky.
It's so dry. Yeah, I could totally hold this. Our final step, we've basically covered all of our bases here today. Our final step is the Cover FX high performance setting spray, because you have to lock it all in if it already isn't locked yet. I don't use setting spray ever.
I do.
I do
I
too.
like the
Do you
Urban
think it
Decay
helps?
one.
Do you think it lasts?
I don't know necessarily that it helps make my makeup last, but I feel like it helps make my face not feel so dry.
Yeah, same. And I like using matte products. I don't like looking matte though, and so I will use a setting spray for that reason alone.
Here we go.
This is freaking me out because I want to fix my makeup so bad, This is like, once you do this, you're done.
Wow, that doesn't go over. You just put it really close to your face.
Your face is soaked. Is that how you're supposed to do it?
No.
I was so dry, I had to. I should just open this and pour it on me.
All right, so we have all 24-hour products on our face, and now we're gonna go about our day. We have another video to shoot, so go watch that one, see how our makeup looked.
I'm excited. I think it's gonna last.
I'm excited about some of it.
Just wait till we hit that natural light and we put a vlog camera in our face, and it's gonna literally look like the Sahara Desert.
Just
I'm
wait and
75.
see tomorrow morning how you look with all of it.
Your husbands are gonna divorce you. Now we are at the mall. Loryn and Erin are actually here with me. They tend to tell me I look fine. I think I look horrific.
No, you look pretty crusty.
That's so crusty, dude. Like, it's disgusting.
I feel like my eyeshadow's kind of crusting up a little bit. I feel like my eyelids are sticking together. It doesn't look any better than it did, sadly. I was praying for a miracle that the studio lighting was bad, but I think the makeup that I did just is bad.
I feel like I have so much makeup on. I feel like you can see my pimples even more than usual, which is not the point.
Yes, a little bit of the lipstick has come off, but way less than any of the red matte lipsticks that I usually wear that get all over my face whenever I'm eating.
My face feels very dry. I feel like it feels just like white, pasty, crusty, dry.
Right now I don't feel that great, but I also don't think it looks that bad unless you get really close, which if somebody's standing this close to you, then they're the creep, not you.
The blush that I thought would wear off and make me not look so insane is still kicking. It's kicking in on my cheeks. So if this blush is what I put into my regular makeup routine, I'm gonna need to get better at blush because it is not forgiving if you do it incorrectly.
I just got out of the shower. I will say, I think everything's holding up pretty well.
Somehow my skin looks worse than it's ever looked, ever. I have so much creasing. This is horrific.
So I failed big time. I ended up taking all the makeup off at the last second right before I went to bed. I don't think I would have been able to fall asleep. The long wear makeup is so thick and the staying power is so strong that I just didn't really want that on my skin. I really think I would have had a hard time falling asleep.
If I were gonna be going out to dinner or something right now, I probably would touch it up just a little bit. I would probably touch up a few of these little patchy patches.
I will say that the face makeup feels fine. It feels fine. It's just, I think that whatever that primer was, really messed up everything that's around my eyes. Also, my eyeshadow is literally, I don't know if you can tell, it's drier than the Sahara on my face right now. And it feels dry, my eyelids feel heavy.
I also feel like the blush has completely gone and we're now basically only down to the bronzer, which is still there, but it certainly has melted away from my forehead. I think the shower had something to do with that. But my eye makeup is pretty intact.
I did accidentally leave the eyeliner on, and I always leave mascara on. I usually leave mascara on, and it's still there, so I didn't fail completely.
The lipstick is still kind of there, but it would definitely need a touch up if I was gonna go any longer.
Overall, I would say all of the products are staying pretty strong. My face feels a little dry, feels a little tight, feels like I really need to wash it right now.
There's definitely some keepers from the 24-hour makeup that we tried. I made it 15 hours, right? I went to bed at 11. We put it on at 10. Oh, I made it 13 hours. Still pretty good.
I just don't feel like my skin can breathe, and I have problem skin. So 24 hours for somebody who has like acne prone skin, it's not a good choice.
Yesterday, Erin would be freaking out that she still has makeup on after the shower, but today's Science Erin is feeling very confident that she can make it to the 24-hour mark and still sort of look put together.
The next day.
Okay, everybody, we're back. It's been 24 hours. I failed. I didn't wear it for 24 hours. I wore it for like 13 hours.
Okay, that's pretty good still.
I really thought I could do it. I fall asleep in my makeup all the time, but this makeup is like stage makeup.
Yeah.
My foundation is usually, it's not full coverage. I just don't need full coverage. I'm lucky enough that I don't. I like my freckles to show. So it's like that foundation was so thick. But let me say, it did what it needed to do. It did not move. It maybe caked a smidge, but it stayed. For 13 hours, it looked like I just applied it. Did I like it? No. But I will say, I freaking love the lip stuff. It literally lasted till I took it off at night.
I liked my lipstick, actually.
I want to know
ended up
what,
really
I want to
liking
get
it.
more colors of this.
I hated it.
Because of the color?
Yeah, I think I just couldn't see it. It like fell off of my face immediately, so at the end of the day, I definitely didn't see it.
After I did wash my face, the lipstick was the only thing that was left.
It was it was still there. I didn't have to reapply it after we ate lunch that day. So that is a standout for me. And this blush that I coughed on, it's expensive, but it works. It stayed all day. I can't even get expensive blushes that aren't 24 hours to last like an hour.
Do you have any products you hated?
I did not like the concealer.
It was so drying.
I actually liked the concealer.
Really?
Yeah, but it took a while. Like, I think the foundation and the concealer needs to be two separate uses. Like, you should never put those two things together on your face.
They're too intense.
Yeah, but I will say, like, I did a touch-up with a couple
concealer?
things in the concealer, and I will say, like, I was more impressed after having powder, after having everything on my face, that doing a touch-up with the concealer
Didn't look crazy.
didn't look insane. Like, it actually just blended right in, and I was like,
Oh, that's weird.
how's that possible?
Yeah.
So I've separated my section into things I love and things I hate. Can you tell which one is which?
Wait, this is your love?
This is my love.
That's a big pile.
Yeah, I loved a lot of stuff. I'm actually wearing a lot of it right now. Let's start with the things that I did not like. And it's interesting because I started this episode loving this Smashbox 24-hour primer, and I still do love it. It's been a minute since I've used it, and I forgot you do have to practice. Like, I forgot you can't just like slap this on your face and go. You really have to get the right amount. You really have to make sure you're blending it properly, and you shouldn't put concealer or foundation on before you put this on. And then I hated this mascara. At first, I loved it and thought it was amazing. I traveled all weekend. I was actually up for 24 hours this weekend, and I only wore this. It crumbled all down my face. It was like little crumbs of like black dots all over my face after
how long?
probably like 10 hours.
That's crazy. I didn't have that issue at
It was
all.
so gross, but the day we did the 24 hours, it didn't really crumble that badly. But yeah, it was just, wasn't consistently great for me. So those are the things I hated. The things I loved were, yeah, like you said, more than the ones that I hated. So I loved this brow gel thing. I didn't think I would, but I used it all weekend and now I'm like addicted. Love the Marc Jacobs blush. Love it. It didn't last as long as I thought it would. By the end of the day, it was already kind of gone, but that was still longer than blush normally lasts on me.
Yeah.
Love the Better Than Sex liquid eyeliner. That's what I was trying to get at.
So I liked a lot of it for the most part. So I ended up actually keeping my makeup on for close to 20 hours because I was up so late. I was still working at like 10, and that was the first time I really touched up anything on my face because I was curious to see. I did not go anywhere near that foundation again. I was like, now.
But you didn't need to. It was like literally there all
It was
day.
there, yeah. But under my under eyes, just based on anywhere this primer touched, was ruined.
It was like a glue stick.
It was.
It is
so
glue.
all around my eyes and on the sides, it was just ruined. So I did end up going back in with the Smashbox concealer, and I was pleasantly surprised like how easy it was to touch that up. The thing about this, the Cabral stuff, I really like the formula. I think it goes on really nicely. The thing I didn't like about this is eventually it kind of became this very like all over color. Like it lost all of the definition, and you couldn't really see like the strokes. So because they're already thicker, they just look like little logs, you know? I freaking love this mascara. I think it is so good. I can touch this up all day.
And it's not flaky?
And it never, ever gets clumpy. It's like amazing. And I think that is actually what 24-hour makeup should reflect. You should be able to feel like your makeup's gonna last a really long time, but you should also be able to touch up your makeup without looking like Elvira.
So have you guys tried any of this 24-hour makeup? Have you ever worn it for 24 hours?
Yeah.
Let us know all of your secrets. Like, this is a safe place for you to admit that in the comments below.
Let us know if there's a better foundation for skin that's supposed to be all day, long last, 24 hour.
Yeah. Or if you have any other products, 24-hour, that you like, let us know in the comments. Yeah, did we miss anything?
Hey, also, hit us up. Let us know how setting sprays work.
Yeah, how do you know?
How do you guys determine what's a good setting spray? Because I have like 47 at home, and I just basically, I'm like, I don't like this one.
Yeah.
I like this one.
Don't know why.
Yeah.
Subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified when we upload new shenanigan videos just like this one. And you guys, we will see you back here next time.
Bye. Oh my God, are you still watching? You should click over here and watch more.
Yeah.
And then subscribe.
I was gonna say it, but you can. It's fine. You're right. She's right.
I kind of have to pee.
Okay. Subscribe.